Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Nittany Lions will clear it away to start the game. The returner will field it and bring it back. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Bernard. Touchdown time. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Singleton. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man, it's Aller. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Here's the pressure. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Wide open, big play opportunity. Hits it right between the numbers. You've got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Pena. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. First play of the period, first down here. On the direct snap, it's Martin. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. And that last play is why it is a gift to have a short-term memory in this game. Second and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Aller. Buys a little time. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for the taking, and he missed it.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give is to Miller. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. So now it's second and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not...
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Coming out with it, it's Martin. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Pressure coming. He'll take a deep shot here. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They're dealing with a second and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down.
42 Spider.
Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Good timing on the quick out. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Using the quick game. It's a running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. Oh, there's the ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes. Touchdown, Bama! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so...
Second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Strong run to get it out to the 21. Line a pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCulley. Breaks free. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down. Stop it.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph to him.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking for a huge play. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Taking it the other way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley. Time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. They send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Aller. Here's the hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Buying some time. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Fires to the big fella.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very difficult to cover.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Aller. Makes the grab, it's Ross. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He might want another play. Going up top again. Throws toward the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Now, 4th down.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in to 1st down and more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. He has the first and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hansen. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Aller. The throw to the outside is complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Snagged on the outside, it's Pena.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
On the snap, it's Singleton. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Just hammering it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Look out, he's got room. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And he drops makes it just a little too slippery in the hands.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Finds his man. It's Simpson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the...
Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Michigan. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's looking deep, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Michigan's long-head defense is built on discipline, carrying out their assignment, and they have done that to perfection today.
Carry out your assignment, do what you're supposed to do, but do it with bad intentions. That's what I like. I like the physicality. They want to hit you in the mouth. Year after year, Michigan players leave and they go to the NFL, but the next group, discipline, tough, physical. It's always staples of these defenses.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Allard. Pulls it in, it's Ross. The offense pops it up. He's loose. The 20. Past the 10. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Now the pitch. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the ground, it's Marshall. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those
wide open spaces. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The sure hands, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he'll just get rid of that one.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game, this is a huge play. Makes the grab past the marker. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to get the 3. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. We'll get it started here in overtime. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And
man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
If he houses this, it's ball game. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Allen. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
They get him on the ground, and it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Aller. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They're going to test the right side with this one. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Got it behind the line. It's Concepcion. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense when the 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He smashes his way through again. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Get this drive started from the 29. He leaves it with the back, fighting off the defender, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now you set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. It's a seam wide open. There he goes. At the 20. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Dances away to buy time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Reed. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Just a short pass to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Picked off, bringing it back.
Uh-oh, bruh.
Inside the 30.
Uh-oh, bruh. Uh-oh, bruh. You thought that shit was sweet, didn't you, bruh? Yeah.
In the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off.
We got a game.
And make the big play for this defense to score.
We got a new game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Nah, I'm on the phone, bruh.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Hey, that quarterback a transfer.
Let's see if they can get
It's A&M's quarterback a transfer.
back to pass.
No, he moving.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do it.
Nah, I ain't been on the YouTube.
Time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable.
You talking about the Wildcat?
They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nah, I've been going through the playbook. I've been playing with him since probably about 2 days.
Their own 20. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback now breaking the field.
God damn.
Across the
That off what that shit called? Off platform shit.
Right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to
That shit lethal.
Interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Blast.
Second down, he'll throw it.
That's good.
Quick out. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today,
Way to shoot that gap,
big
Backer.
plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships too.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
This is what we wanted to see right here.
Back to throw, it's Reed.
Oh, that's me.
One high and deep
That's
on the
me.
right side. And once he found open space, the band might as well start.
Nah, that was me.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can get
I thought he was just going.
separation, but that amount of
I thought he was just gonna run a little out.
is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end.
That corner's supposed to catch Bell enough. That corner was supposed to be on the outside third. They're supposed to be covered.
Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
That's why everybody blitzing.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust the wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback.
Oh, I didn't. That motherfucker blended with the damn pan.
Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Early on the Jets.
Tripping, he holding him up.
Completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them.
And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
It's third and goal and third and long. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the back. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
He was short, bro.
Good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw the lead off there.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So they got the touchdown.
You gotta believe it. We gonna score here. And we gonna score before the half. We might take this back.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin.
Down!
And the returner will be dragged down.
I saw it too. I saw it. I saw it. I don't know what kind of coverage that is. That's like a... Oh, he turned back.
This drive comes from the 27. Might be changing the route.
Yeah.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, shit, he came.
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap.
I didn't think he was coming.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Shakes off the defender. And he forced ahead just a bit.
It was there. I missed the whole.
Wildcat there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front? Not
missed the whole
to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it
Yeah,
away.
that wouldn't have made
First
sense.
time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
That's it. That's it. If you're a field goal, Ryan, kick it.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out
It's
the
a
field goal
fake.
team. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Yeah.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll open the second half on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, but just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Concepcion. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Oh, space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires on the move. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They want to run it left here. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game.
Don't throw a jab, Bill.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Defense in press coverage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Aller. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the...
And he's got it inside the 35. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. First snap in this drive will come from the 46. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab down the middle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly out for the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Easton. Set. Ready. Check. Blue 27.
Gonna run it. It's Moss. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. From 56 yards out, one.
God damn.
Never a doubt about that one.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many
That's
college football,
crazy.
everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Allard. He's going up top here late in the game. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive
GG's. Oh, no.
firepower all game long, and here we are late in an
Yeah,
obvious
GG, bro.
situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT fun.
Ah. Shit. They're gonna lost.
And like when a bitch get in the comments and say she's starting to scare me, and then I look at their page and them hoes is like 6'5". Well, when there's no way I'm scaring you. I can put your ass in a black suit and turn you into a bodyguard, bitch. Y'all talk like dainty girls. Y'all not dainty. Y'all not small. Like y'all big bitches. Nobody should be scaring y'all. Y'all want to be small and cute so bad. Like y'all big assholes. Sit the fuck down. Like y'all be coming in the comment section and forget how y'all look. Like I'm starting to scare you, bitch. You are big. You are huge. You cannot be the fuck down. Me and my puppy. Bitch, you can step on my puppy. Something risky ass. Bitch, you a big ass linebacker. You was a big bitch. You're huge. You're huge. Nothing scares you. Rough ass house. Then it be the roughest bitches too. I know you can fight, bitch. I don't scare you. Stop trying to be cute. Stop trying to give that. You don't give that. You don't give scare of nobody. Like you give protected, you respected, bitch. I did not be 6'5" and you shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch. Talk about
I was hanging out with KD at his house in LA and just was like, man, I know you got the biggest house out there in Orlando. I know you live like a king. And I was like, nah, man, I'm living in a little condo downtown. And he just looked at me like, what? This sound like, you don't live in a... What? Like, what did this sound like? You don't live...
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions. squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll... drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move them back. From the gun. Going for a big play right off the bat. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got... back and ready to go with a fresh possession. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Now on 2nd down.
Get set. On, boys.
Looking for a man. It's Allard. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll just down it right there. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The handoff to Johnson. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And the Golden Bears are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Singleton. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Dropping back, it's Allard. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made the
isn't a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Singleton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Quick completion on the out. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The field goal is no good, and the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Might be calling a hot route. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Second down coming up. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The Nittany Lions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They'll immediately call timeout.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Looking for a man. It's Allard. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Fake the spike, and he wants to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And they try to pull off the fake spike and, you know, rush to the line of scrimmage. We're trying to clock it, save clock, and you're trying to catch the defense napping, but very unsuccessful on this play. Little gimmick play for us.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Let's go.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Blasted as he lets it go. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
Penn State 3, Cal 0.
The Golden Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Will We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Got his man quickly. Out the 35, he's open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on second down. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Turning it on. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Cal! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, it's Allard. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
The bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top.
Something to keep in mind offensively here at this point of the game when you're down in the 4th quarter, running east-west is not going to win you the game. You've got to get north after you catch the ball and get what you can get. Field position right now is critical.
4th down, gotta have it here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And that is a... breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air. It's Aller. Extending the play. Here's a throw downfield late. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding.
Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Rushes on him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
42 Spider.
Back to throw, it's Aller. A shot toward the end zone. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender makes the catch in the end zone, up a possession, this is ball game. But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And what a way for this